Good day, God bless, good evening, wherever you're listening from. Today's Good Friday, and I received a message from the Lord, and I wanted to share that with you about Easter. And it's taken from the scripture, Isaiah 53, verses 1 to 5. I'm going to read it, and I pray that you will be blessed by it and encouraged by it, because when I read it, it was like, wow. And God, I just wanted to encourage us, whom, Isaiah 53, verses 1 to 5, it says, "Who hath believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of dry ground. He hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him." Verse 3, "He was despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And when we hid, as it were, our faces from him, he was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did not esteem him. We did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we were healed." We are healed, not were healed, we are healed. I find it incredible that it begins with a question. This passage begins with a question. Who hath believed our report? This is not just a question, this is a prophetic shocked statement. It is as if heaven is saying, we are about to reveal, and what we are about to reveal will contradict human logic. People will hear it, but many will not accept it. God's plan of redemption will not look impressive to natural eyes. This connects strongly with the things that I've been teaching, because we always seem to have an idea of how God works, and his ways and his thoughts are not ours, and God's ways overturn man's expectation. Just like Joseph was rejected by his brothers, David overlooked by his family, Esther hidden before revelation, and now Messiah appearing in humility. The kingdom does not come in the form people expect. To whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? The arm of the Lord means God's power, his saving strength. There is a paradox. God's greatest power is revealed in weakness. God's greatest victory comes through suffering. God's salvation comes through rejection. This is the opposite of how the world thinks. The world expects strength, beauty, charisma, dominance. But God reveals his arms through humility, brokenness, sacrifice, and love. He shall grow up as a root in dry ground. This is a powerful imagery. A root in dry ground means no support system, no favorite environment, no human advantage, no royal appearance. Jesus did not come from Rome's palace, Jerusalem's elite class, religious hierarchy. He came from Nazareth, a despised place, a carpenter's home, ordinary surroundings, yet life came from dryness. Redemption came from unlikely soil. He had no form nor comeliness. And this is the part that is very striking. This tells us Jesus was not physically impressive, no outward beauty to attract crowds, no celebrity presence, nothing to appeal to supernatural attraction. This breaks the world's obsession with appearance, something that I often address in my teachings, especially in dressing for beauty and for glory. God deliberately chose no outward beauty, no charm, no status, so that people would have to discern spiritually, not physically. He was despised and rejected of men, not just ignored, but rejected, misunderstood, dismissed, mocked, abandoned, considered insignificant. And this is the key. The very one sent to save humanity, humanity rejected. And as I was speaking to the Lord and just sat down there, the Lord was reminding me, you see, like a bird that is wounded, caught in a net, and you're trying to set it free. And the bird does not understand what you're trying to do. Instead of relaxing, it starts fluttering all around the place, and its wings are flapping around, and it's even picking at you. But you're trying to save it. And this is what God did, sent his son to save us. And instead of understanding that, we rejected him. We tortured, we did all kinds of things. And even today, we're still rejecting him. Some of us are still rejecting him. You know, this just reveals the condition of human heart, the human heart. It just simply reveals it. A man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. Jesus did not just observe pain, he entered into it. He entered pain. He knew betrayal, loneliness, misunderstanding, injustice, rejection, suffering. And this is why he can comfort deeply, because he experienced it personally. So the insight is, you know, he removed everything, God removed everything outward so that the world could see pure love, not beauty, so love would shine, no power, so sacrifice would speak, no status, so humility would save. Redemption came without human attraction, and that was what the cross is all about. And I would just like to say that we tend to look at this time and season, when you ask someone about what the Easter is all about, some people don't even know. And they tend to think, oh, it's about Easter eggs and bunnies and kites and so, but it's much deeper than that. And it's our duty as believers to let people know what Jesus has done for us. Testify, tell of the great things he has done, so that others, there are many young people who don't even know what Easter is all about. Many grown-ups who don't even know. Some of them have walked away. But this is the time for us to remember what Jesus did and to go back and tell everyone of his great love and mercy. Have a blessed Easter weekend, and I pray that this message touches your heart, causes you to reflect on what Jesus did. God bless you.